Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bert the Stormtrooper. I am doing a comprehensive review series of Optimus Prime figures called That's Just Prime. I also review other Transformers, lots of G1 stuff, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, GoBots, and pretty much any other toy that may jump out at me. I also do the occasional arcade and pinball machine video, unboxings, vlogs, challenges, and miscellaneous videos where my daughter usually makes fun of me. Those are a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking me out. Please be sure to click subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I upload 2 videos a week, sometimes more. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share if you like what you see. Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle Tank, and I'm really excited about this one. So the new Rise of the TMNT cartoons are out on Nickelodeon, and the official release date for the figures has hit stores. So these toys are being released right now as of the time of this recording. This vehicle is retailing for approximately $35, and as we can see right here in the box, this is going to be a 2-in-1 mobile ops unit. We can see that we've got a conversion that we're going to be able to do. It's going to house all of the turtle figures. We've got some pizza points right there, and then looking around the back, or around the side rather, we can see the 2-in-1 villain busting tank transforms to a secret lab playset. So we'll be checking that out here very, very shortly. Along the other side, it shows us some crossplay. We can get the turtle cycles or the shell hog cycles, connect those to the side of the vehicle to launch those as well, which is really cool because that reminds me a lot of the Thundercats tank that came out a couple of years ago. It also had some cycles that you can plug in on the side to launch. So I'm really looking forward to getting these cycles and trying this feature out myself. And then around the back, we've got some product shots showing us the both forms of the tank itself, how the figures are going to interact with it. We've got a dual projectile launcher. We see the lab is actually removable. The front opens up so that we can put the figures in the cab. 2-in-1 villain busting turtle tank. I'm really excited to get this guy opened up. So enough about the package. Let's open it up and check it out. And here we have the turtle tank out of the box, all put together and all stickered up, and I think this looks fantastic. It's beautiful and it is massive. The tank here is approximately 12.5 inches long, and it's about 7 inches tall as it stands right now. When we do the conversion later and we extend Donnie's mobile lab all the way out, this thing is going to be 15 inches tall, and it is absolutely massive. Just going around, and just to kind of give you an idea, here are the figures, or a couple of the figures standing next to the tank so you can see. It's just absolutely huge. Really, really cool looking vehicle. I like this a lot. The details are all there. There are some differences from the box to the actual toy, specifically on these sides here. The ones on the box show more of a flat kind of a launcher with some sticker detail. That's not at all what we've got here. I'll go ahead and show this off now. There's a button here on the side that you would push, and that's going to extend that. And then if you had the cycles, those would slot in right here and clip into place. They're spring loaded. You press the button and that would launch off the cycles. So once I get the cycles, we'll be able to check that out. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that works. Going all the way around, lots of details, lots of stickers. Very, very cool. Lots of stickers, but still not as many as I would have liked to see, and we'll get into that too here in a moment. Word of caution, do put the stickers on before you assemble these handles, especially this one. I had to, I put everything together, then I started putting the stickers, and then I had to take these handles off so that I could put this sticker detail on this yellow triangle here, and that was very scary. So put your stickers on first, then assemble the vehicle. So just kind of going all the way here to the front, you can see lots of sticker lights, a sticker detail for the lights here at the top, and in the front there we got a Turtle Power license plate. It is a New York license plate. Going around looking, you do have that emblem there that we are seeing with the new Rise figures, or toy line rather. The wheels are translucent. As you can see, they are translucent purple, and then they just have the black painted on them, which actually gives them a really, really cool effect. They look really cool. And you got some intakes and stuff like that. It kind of looks like this like a armored money truck with the spaceship on the back there. Very cool. More sticker detail on the top here. These taxi symbols, those are sticker details. There's some tail lights. There's another license plate, another New York license plate, though this one's different. This is the yellow one. And there's that turtle symbol one more time. This is a ramp that does open up. We'll get into that shortly. So just to kind of go all the way around the vehicle so you can see what it looks like. Now, let's get into a couple of the downsides here. And the biggest one being a trend that I've been noticing with a lot of the modern turtle vehicles, and that is that, yeah, they'll be huge, which is awesome, but they don't have room to carry all the turtles in the regular truck mode. So that's one giant flaw with this vehicle. So we'll go ahead and get the front opened up. The front does unclip and it pops open and it comes all the way open. So you can see that we've seen this before. This is not the first time that we've seen the whole front of the cab that flips open to accommodate for the vehicles in the front there. And as you can see, you can easily fit you know, Raphael, he's the biggest one. I put him in the driver's seat because that's the one that is in the driver's seat in the on the box art. Also, he's the one that drives it in the cartoon, so I put him there. So he's the biggest one, and then you can see the Leo, which is the second tallest. I don't know. Either way, he fits in there just fine. So you can accommodate the turtles in there, no problem. There was one sticker that goes in the front here for a control panel. It's right there under Raph's hand right there. That is the only sticker detail on the interior. So we'll go ahead and, I guess we'll go ahead and close it. I was going to take them out, but they closed up. Other than that, we can't really fit the turtles anywhere else unless we pop this thing open and just kind of shove them in there underneath the column for this. The back here, this is Donnie's mobile lab. So this will open up just like this. And then you can fit Donnie in there. But here's the thing. Now you can't close it. You see? Now, this does extend, so you can bring this up and it will lock into place just like that. And when you do that, Donnie will fit, okay? So that's one way to fit a third figure in there. But now you've got that gap, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe that you're okay with that, but if you're not, then you know you got to have a gap before you can fit the other figure in there. So, and then you still, that's only three. You got another figure that you got to figure out how to get in there. Like I said, this ramp opens up, and I guess you can try to fit Mikey in there somehow, like that. And I guess that counts as fitting all four turtles in there. I don't like that. I really miss the days of making these vehicles to where they would fit every one of your. They were almost like carrying cases for your figures. So that's kind of disappointing right there. Since we are looking at the mobile lab, the turtle tank does come with two translucent clear missiles, so you can see what those look like right there, and they'll plug in right here, one on each side. So one there. This does spin. You can spin this around, so that's part of the play features. You can turn that around, and there you go. So this is loaded up. So now all you have to do is press this purple button right here, and that's going to launch your missiles. And that one went behind the table, so great. And that's going to be about it for the truck mode. So getting into the conversion, we'll go ahead. Oh, actually, no, there is one more thing I want to show off. And this is another one of those things where I really would have liked to have seen more sticker details. So this does open up to show us what Donnie's mobile lab looks like. There you go. And again, this will spin around, rotate. You can remove it, all that good stuff. You can set it at whatever height you want to set it at. Now, if you look in closely, let me zoom in. So you can see Donnie's mobile lab right there. A couple of computer panels, some buttons, and some really cool looking molded detail there. Not a single sticker. And again, you know, Ninja Turtle toys have had a history of the detail being in the stickers. Come in with lots of stickers so you can detail them up and make them very colorful and very fun looking. This sorely needed some stickers back here. That is a really, really cool looking workstation back there, but not a single sticker detail. So if anybody out there is watching that is into making reproduction stickers, please take this vehicle into consideration. For one of your projects, I would like to see an upgrade sticker set for this, because that's just sad right there if you ask me. But otherwise, very cool idea here of Donnie having a lab, you know, where he can come up here and work at. That's really, really cool. Now let's get into the rest of the conversion. So you've seen part of it already. We're going to go ahead and take the, this came from some sci-fi show that Donnie and Mikey are really big fans of. And it's called Jupiter Jim. And this was like the vehicle from that show or those movies or whatever it was. And actually managed to get their hands on one of the movie props, and they, Donnie turned it into the turtle tank. So this is going to extend up, as you saw. That's going to lock into place, and now it'll accommodate for Donnie as well. So again, you can adjust the height there, and you can play with it that way as well. As you can see, Donnie's just kind of hiding back there. And then we're going to completely deploy this. So we're going to open up this ramp, and this entire thing is going to come up, and as it does, you're going to see how everything extends. You're going to lock that. I didn't mean to do that. You're going to lock that elevator into place there, bring this ladder out, and there are 2 holes there to accommodate for the ladder. And then we'll go ahead and open this thing completely up so you can see what it looks like all completely deployed, and zoom out. And I am backed out as far as I can possibly go, and as you can see, I can barely fit it in the frame. This thing is absolutely massive, and like I said, at this configuration, it's approximately 15 inches tall. This thing is absolutely massive. So now you've got a lot of ways to get figures in there, because now you've got a lot more room. You can fit figures down here. You have figures that you can set up on the ladder here. You can put Donnie in the lab. You can put another figure up here, and you've got the missile pods there to launch. So now you do have room for more figures. So we'll go ahead and just kind of do this. Let's see if, I don't think he's going to fit in the frame if I do this. So we'll put Donnie up there. No, he doesn't fit. And then we'll put Mikey down in here. And then the box shows like Leo climbing up the ladder. Here, we'll set Mikey there. And again, the box shows like Leo climbing up the ladder here. So you can do, a whole bunch of stuff here, and just kind of play with it as a play set, which is really what it's intended to do, which is very, very cool. And then the last thing that I was going to show you, you saw now accidentally, and that is that this whole top of the lab pops off. This is Donnie's mobile lab, so this is intended to come out and be its own separate play piece. So you can actually use this. I think this is, they haven't showed this on the show yet, but I think this is intended to work as a spaceship or some sort of a flying vehicle for the turtles. And this is also going to attach later on to the top of the layer playset, which I'm really looking forward to see how that works, because I haven't seen any pictures or video of how that's going to work together. But if you look down here at the bottom, you can see that there's a hinge, and this whole bottom opens up and drops out. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to work. Judging on the amount of pictures that I've seen from the playset and all the chutes that it has, I can only assume that this is also going to work with a chute, some sort of an escape hatch or something, where Donnie or anybody else would be able to jump in there, or maybe even an access to the layer itself. So they would just kind of open up this hatch up here, and then just kind of jump through there, go down the bottom, and make their way to the layer that way. That's my assumption, because I don't have the layer yet, and I haven't seen how that works. So I'm really looking forward to getting the layer and seeing how that works together. For comparison, here is the turtle tank next to the original party wagon, so you can see what these guys look like together. And here it is next to the newer party wagon from the 2012 Nick series. And here we have one final shot of the turtle tank in completely deployed playset mode. So a very cool vehicle. I think this is a very good looking vehicle. It is a very fun, small size playset. Yeah, it's not without its flaws, especially for some of us older or more hardcore turtle collectors. Things like the sticker details being missing or not being able to fit all the turtles are going to bug a lot of the older collectors. And I know a lot of the older collectors are not a big fan of the design as well. And that's okay. I think kids are going to have a lot of fun playing with this, because at the end of the day, this is a very fun vehicle and playset to play with. Just the conversion mode alone brings me back to the Mask days, which makes this a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to my youngest getting to that age where she can start playing with these toys so that we can play together. Really looking forward to that. And I think that about covers the rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles turtle tank. What did you think of this vehicle, and what would you like to see me review next? Let me know by leaving me a comment, give me some thumbs up, subscribe, and please hit that bell icon so you're notified when I make a new video. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.